Beretta is more than just a sidearm, it is a symbol of an era, a legacy weapon that served as the standard handgun of the United States Armed Forces for more than 3 decades. Its story begins not on the battlefield, but in the mid-1980s, when the U.S. military decided it was time to replace the aging M1911A1, a .45 caliber pistol that had been in service since World War I. While the M1911 was beloved for its stopping power and combat history, NATO standardization and modernization pushed the military toward a 9x19mm platform. This decision would lead to one of the most famous handgun trials in modern military history and ultimately crown the Beretta 92FS as the M9. When the Beretta design was selected in 1985, it represented a shift in philosophy. The M9 brought a higher magazine capacity, improved ergonomics, and compatibility with NATO ammunition standards. With a 15-round magazine, later expanded to higher capacity variants, it offered soldiers nearly double the ammunition of the old single-stack M1911. This was a significant advantage, especially for support troops, military police, and officers who relied on a sidearm as a primary or secondary weapon. The M9 was not meant to replace rifles on the battlefield, but to provide reliability and confidence when things went wrong at close range. Visually, the M9 Beretta became instantly recognizable. Its open slide design, a signature Beretta feature, reduced the likelihood of stovepipe jams and enhanced reliability in adverse conditions. The slide-mounted safety and decocker allowed the pistol to be carried safely with a round in the chamber, hammer down, and ready for immediate use. Constructed with an aluminum alloy frame and steel slide, the M9 balanced durability with manageable weight, making it comfortable for long periods of carry. Its overall length, weight, and balance contributed to a smooth recoil impulse that many shooters found easy to control, even during rapid fire. In service, the M9 saw action across nearly every major U.S. military operation from the late 1980s onward. From Operation Just Cause in Panama to the deserts of Iraq and the mountains of Afghanistan, the M9 was there, riding in holsters on the hips of soldiers, Marines, sailors, and airmen. It was issued not only to combat troops but also to pilots, tank crews, and support personnel who needed a dependable personal defense weapon. Over time, it became a familiar presence in training ranges, armories, and military police checkpoints around the world. However, the M9's legacy is not without controversy. Early in its service life, reports emerged of slide failures, where cracked slides separated and injured shooters. These incidents were rare but serious, prompting investigations and modifications. Beretta addressed the issue with design updates, including the enlarged hammer pin that prevented the slide from traveling rearward if it fractured. With these improvements, the pistol continued its service life, and confidence in the platform was largely restored. Like many military weapons, the M9's reputation was shaped as much by maintenance practices and ammunition quality as by the design itself. Accuracy has always been one of the M9's strengths. With its longer barrel and solid sight radius, the pistol is capable of impressive precision in trained hands. While its double-action trigger pull on the first shot is often described as long and heavy, it was intentionally designed that way to reduce the risk of accidental discharge. Once in single-action mode, the trigger becomes lighter and smoother, allowing for more accurate follow-up shots. For many service members, mastering the transition between double-action and single-action fire was a key part of their training. Ergonomics played a major role in the M9's widespread adoption. The grip angle and overall balance suited a wide range of shooters, although those with smaller hands sometimes found the grip circumference large. Over the years, aftermarket grips and later military updates attempted to address this issue. Despite these challenges, countless service members qualified, trained, and deployed with the M9, building muscle memory and trust in the weapon. Beyond the battlefield, the M9 Beretta left a strong cultural footprint. It appeared in movies, television shows, and video games, often depicted as the standard military sidearm. For civilians, it became a popular handgun choice, closely associated with military authenticity and proven reliability. The civilian Beretta 92FS mirrored the military M9 in many ways, allowing enthusiasts to own a piece of history. Gun ranges, collectors, and historians alike recognize the M9 as one of the defining pistols of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. As warfare evolved, so did the expectations placed on sidearms. The rise of modular weapon systems, improved striker-fired pistols, and the demand for better ergonomics eventually led the U.S. military to seek a replacement. This process culminated in the adoption of the M17 and M18 modular handgun system, marking the official end of the M9's reign as the primary service pistol. Yet, retirement is not a race legacy. Even after replacement, many M9 pistols continued to serve in reserve units, training roles, and allied forces around the world. What truly defines the M9 Beretta's legacy is consistency. It was not the most powerful handgun, nor the most compact, nor the most modern by today's standards. But it was reliable, accurate, and dependable across decades of service. It trained generations of service members, many of whom fired their first shots from an M9 during basic training. For them, the pistol represents discipline, responsibility, and the seriousness of military service. The M9 also highlights an important truth about military weapons. They are tools shaped by doctrine, politics, and logistics as much as by combat performance. NATO standardization, cost efficiency, and large-scale production.